SpaceX, you crazy, but crazy. God damn it. I'm redoing that for the YouTube intro. SpaceX, you crazy bastards. What in the hell did I watch earlier? And I'm not saying that in a bad way. Like, what actually happened with SN8? Holy shit. I just rewatched it. That was fucking insane. Also, I need to check something real quick on the Discords because... that didn't work. Huh. Oh, okay. I forgot to reset the title. There we go. Good enough. Okay, so I'm testing the bot's alert system because I rewrote it last night. Not entirely from the ground up, but mostly. I took one of the scripts and rejiggered it, and plus I already had the API calls mostly set up. And yeah, it didn't ping any of the roles that I've set up, but it's there. The message did send to the right channel. Huh. But yet, if I scroll up in this channel in my private server, you at here correctly. But you didn't at that role correctly. And then I actually pinged two roles. I pinged a live role or tried to ping a live role. And I tried to ping a game role. The live role didn't work, probably because I have an exclamation point on the end of the word. It didn't like that. I'm sure that there's a way around that, but it might involve some creative tinkering. And then the game role didn't work because I didn't put an @ sign in front of the role identifier. That one's entirely on me. The other one is as well, but... okay. Well, since I'm here, let me just quickly set the game to a couple of different things. It's going to change the game. It's a lie, but I want to see how the game change works. It should detect fairly quickly within 30 seconds or so. I think I have it set up to message after just 30 seconds. Okay, Betty's updated. Bot, you gonna send the message? Bot. Bot. It hasn't sent in either the sub server or the test server. Which the test server was originally meant to be my actual Twitch linked server, but I set it up in 2017 and have since made it my test server. Hello, I changed game. The fact that it hasn't changed game, recognized the game change on the test server tells me that it... they're making a lot of noise somewhere around here. They're working on that underground nightclub, which is why nothing... okay, that showed up in the test server. Now, can you show up here? Please. There it is. Okay, so I forgot the @ sign there as well. Alright, that's all I need to see for now. I'll get another game change fake at later, or in a couple of minutes. And I'll get the offline message to come through when I go offline. Oh yeah, I won the car last night. So that's cool, I guess. I also did some managing of things. So as you can see, I only have 500,000 credits, because I cashed most of them in. Okay, that should have spun faster, but whatever. Also sounds a bit louder than it should be on my end. 30 grand. I guess that works. Oh, of course it goes right into my wallet instead of into the ATM, the bank account. That's annoying. Visitor bonus. So yeah, I did some transferring of money around. I got some money off of my secondary character, because I keep some in the secondary character's wallet just to keep it out of my main character's wallet. Just because. It's kind of like a secondary bank account where you keep saved funds that you don't want to have easy access to. You know, that sort of thing. So I just transferred some of the money I've got saved up there into this account in preparation for the update next week. Had this car out for a while now. I should get something else out. Well, let's see what the Ay ay ay. Indeed. Just looking at the activity log as I go to type this into chat, and I just see the raids from Sunday. People are crazy. GTA random, any, all. Actually, I think both work. The Sentinel? Good thing I don't own it. No, we're not. No. I do own the minivan, but no. Ballista, something a little bit sportier. XLS armored I don't own. Okay, I'm good with that one. Gotta find it as well. Let's see.
I'm on the clock. What you want?
Of course it's raining. No, you'd be in the nightclub, wouldn't you? No? You wouldn't be up there now. Where is it? Huh, there it is.
I'll bring it by.
I don't think it was originally in there. It must have gotten moved in there at some point. I'm looking at this wall. Kind of a bit. Of course it moved over here. There we go. I guess now that it's raining, it's a perfect time to try and do this week's whatchamacallit. Not really. Where am I going? Down further. And have a look at this week's classics. Sure. Anybody even doing it? Of course, if anybody Trying to join me, they won't be able to, but... Ooh, it's up to 5. Fuck indeed. Something tells me premium races are probably locked weather, if I had to guess. So... won't be able to take advantage of the rain, potentially. Oh, it's down to 4. Back to 5. Much of a jump. I forgot this has the sideways Pokeball tail lights. Oh, kind of tail lights, because those are actually orange. Oh, that didn't clear the wall at all. Not a problem. X. This is just the same bloody one it's been. Then again, the podium vehicle hasn't changed either. Has it? Well, that's obnoxious. Oh, come on. We were at 7. Can you people just have a little bit of patience? Surprised there isn't somebody saying go. Start it. Because there's always somebody, it seems. You get to the AI turning in front of you. When you get enough people there, it's like, just launch it. Just go. Can't. Premium rates. What are you? So many good examples of the AI just purposely driving in front of you. Because. Fuck you. And of course, when I say you, I mean me specifically, but the player. Come on, surely there's somebody else. Somebody? Really? I thought that AI was changing lanes. I wasn't looking at the AI and I just saw movement. Oop. Come on! I don't think I've ever seen it sit at 7 people for this long. Not that I've really done premium races all that much. Full 7. I'm gonna make it up to this stupid thing before we get 8. typing with one hand. Yep, I got here before we hit 8, and now it's down to 5, 4. Really? People are disappointments. Sorry, I'm typing something on my phone. Just give me a second. Okay. Well, since I can do this and not have it affect, I'm gonna preemptively place the thing. It's right down over here. See if the penetrator is fast enough. I don't know that these honestly provide enough of a bump to boost the speed sufficiently, but I know that clearing an AI vehicle does not do for getting there fast enough. Oh, well, okay. I was trying to turn off my lights, but it's the same damn button to start. So many AI cars. Alright. What even is the top speed of the penetrator? 124? Not great. Not great at all. Oh, curbs ran out. Gotta be cautious because they're, yep, always be an AI car right there as you're trying to do this. Because, fuck you. Back up to 6 people. Not the rock. This is fine. This is not fine. Yeah, okay. So the penetrator is not quite fast enough. I mean, it's just fast enough. Whoops. It's just fast enough. If that had killed me. It's just fast enough that you can technically do it, but you gotta be perfect. Okay, we're back to 5. You guys even doing anything? I love it when I select a weapon and the game's just like, yeah, you didn't actually select that. Well, that was disappointing. I don't think this premium race is ever going to happen at the rate. I'll just quit it. What? Oh, LJT. LJT with some bad news. Oh. Okay, now what to do? I'm just gonna drive around, I guess. Isn't that what I normally do? Either drive around or be driven around? Came from behind. Something like limo. Something like limo. What did I even hit this past? Was it this past week, I think, during the race? Was it this tree that I clipped? I remember hitting something and getting fucked. I ended up over here, so I just ended up... Is that bush solid? Maybe that's why? Oh, yep, that bush is solid. I guess I probably tracked wide and hit that bush. I don't entirely remember what happened, I just remember that something happened at some point there. And I think it was this past weekend during racing because I couldn't investigate it immediately. Get out of the way. Fuck you. Cool. I wish I could remove these fences in the creator. There's no reason why I shouldn't be able to, just Rockstar. Just Rockstar reasons. You slowed down. Really? You're gonna try and chase me with a Regina? Oh, come on. Come on. Turns there. hey, look, there was a truck there. Here, you gonna follow me like this? They sure as hell are. Except they, yeah, he's, over there somewhere. Oh, I see movement. I'm not giving up yet, though. Still angry at me. Oh, now I gave up. I'm gonna figure you... Oh, is that... Yep. Alright, despawned. That was interesting. Which just means that... Yeah. Oh, that's why he got confused, because... Okay. We... Let's try the premium race again. I probably missed my chance if everybody didn't bail. And yeah, it looks like it's back down to 2. Well, that's a shame. Oh, wait, what? Why did that cause me to turn left? That was weird. If anything, I think that should have turned me right. Turning to the right. I mean, I did have motion to the left, but the way I impacted that pole, I would suspect that would cause the car to rotate to the right, but no, it just glanced off of it? That was weird. I go have a look in the creator to see if there's anything I can do in there. I can rejoin online really quickly if need be, but at the moment, there's no need to be there. Let's see, what needs work? Is there anything that needs work? Why is that 1 to 2 people? Rockstar, please. Ah, yes. This one is full chaos because it requires you to do both layouts. Both the road course and the oval. This hasn't been updated, but this has... That lets you choose which one you do. Not really good. Although you have to do 2 laps of the road... No, you have to do 2 laps of the oval versus 1 of the road course. Full road, I think, has been repropped. Indy is fine as it is because that's just the oval, a smoother oval, blocked to the DR1. The West Road is already... That's not playlist, so I don't really care about it. But more. Especially now that the banking is unused. Yeah, really. Oh yeah, there was this track. I'm going to rename this just to be on the safe side. I put like 30 minutes of effort into this for reference. Track is a giant middle finger to anyone and everyone. Literally. No, but really. Where is it? Right under it. The hand's a bit distorted, but pit lane. You just don't really look at the bottom portion of the hand, it works. Actually, I can kind of like... There you go. I can blame Reddit for that one. And that's released with a slightly more appropriate name. Al's Arena. Is this actually, like, properly propped? Properly-ish? Not been updated since 2019, so obviously there's no prop removal. Early 2019. And that also means it has old propping, but let's test it. Oh god, what is this? What? Why? Why was that my solution? Still got the RE. Yep, still got the old apex barrier. There's nothing over there. Oh, Jesus, these walls. These walls are horrible. I'm guessing if I updated it in 2019 that it was a small update. It wasn't like a actually make this track good style update. What's happening here? Okay. Hairpin. Chicane thing. And now we're on Arena. Again with the tall walls. Not have the grip of an upgraded RE. Surprisingly. Why did I put a wall there? Nobody's gonna go over there. I didn't put walls there on the right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm wondering how I did the transition from Arena to Canals, because I don't entirely remember. Oh. Gotta do it. Some barriers through there, and of course I blocked this off because people would occasionally try to take that line in the past. So I blocked it off because I wasn't a fan of that line. I was way late on that. Barriers, barriers everywhere. How much you want to bet this is built to 150 props? Just because it was last updated in 2019 does not mean that it's a 2019 build. Oh, look at that! I did some smoothing. Oh, nice. Yeah, back when you could run along here. That's no longer a thing. $151 props. So obviously the update brought it over 150, but it was built to 150. Yep. Oh, look at that. Okay, so it was updated just so I could do that. Huh. And I have actually removed some props. Fair enough. Now circuit is fine. I'm not updating any of these versions. Curbs specials. I love Curbs. Such a great track. Slam Van are great there. This is a circuit I'll never revisit, and the date should tell you why. Last updated 2017. These tracks are probably okay. Elysian Tunnel Circuit. Yeah, again, anything that's not in the playlist. I don't really care about at this exact point. Oh, right. When are you? 2017? Also 2017. For a great finish, make it a rim job. Christ. Right, this is the urban ring. A very poor mock-up of it, but oh well. Traffic not advised. Vineyard Loop. Is there anything that needs doing on Vineyard Loop? No, not really. I mean, could there be improvements? Sure. Is there anything that needs to be done? No. The Maze Bank Arena journey. That one race. Arena circuit need anything? Actually, I want to try something. I want to try narrowing, slightly narrowing arena circuit, because like this is already good here, but there's not much too narrow here, is there? No. There's not really many changes I could make there that would actually be logical. No. Let's see. A is alternate. This is the alternate circuit. You're not in the playlist, nor are any of you. I need 2 more tracks that start with an A through M. Or start NAA to NAL. So that they go before the name here, rally stages. Bump them onto the next page. Open wheel test track that kind of really sucks. But that's okay, because it was never meant to be good. It was just a test track where you could mess around with the open wheel cars. This track really isn't that great, and it disappoints me. I need to figure out how to change it so that it's not complete shit. This race also kind of sucks, not gonna lie. But it's different. Hopefully this is unique enough to not be like all the other airport tracks out there. It's definitely unique, that doesn't mean it's good. Point to point, no more. That's the original without the banking. Point to point, no more-ish is the one that's in the playlist. Pointless oval is indeed pointless because it's only an arena war race, which means you can only use arena war vehicles, which are dumb. That's a yeet ramp. Grapus doesn't really have anything that needs fixing either, does it? I mean, as always, there are things that I could definitely change for the better, but changing them for the better would be lowering the difficulty of the track, which I'm not a fan of. And then there's different layouts of it. Set grape laps. Oh yeah, good point. What's up, Callie? Yeah. Been lurking while I eat, don't mind me. I did see you join a little while earlier, but as always, I don't like to poke people when I see them join chat. Because that's just rude. Don't de-lurk the lurkers. 4 or 5? It needs to be at least 4. But could it be 5? I don't know. I think setting it to minimum 4 is acceptable. It's better than just 3. But I feel like it's good to leave 4 as an option. I'll default it to 5, but leaving 4 as an option so that there's at least a choice to do slightly fewer laps than normal. Gonna grape you in the mouth. No, but really, that's what it says. I like just simple updates like that, because I can make them without actually testing the race. All the variants. Revenge of the Grapist, regular, A, B, L, P, R, and T. A is the crossover bypass sands pits. B is the alternate track that's the full length. Change the prop color on one of the tracks and see if anyone notices. Need to figure out which one to do that to. No, B is the short variant, L is the long variant that actually goes up and above the, over here. E is the no bypass, but it has a pit lane. Not that the pit lane actually works, because Rockstar's dumb. R is reversed, and T is the one that has the crossover, bypass, and the pit lane. Remember that compacts track that Pie Guy made? With the crossover and narrow roads, and we also occasionally ran SUVs there? Rockford Hills Circuit was called? Yeah, it's back. Kind of. I remade it, but Nobody uses it. Drunk. No, it was fairly recent. It's an old track. Santos Ring, which of course I updated, and the original got removed for the playlist in favor of one of Callie's tracks, admittedly. Probably better, but still feels bad. Remake the track, and the remake never gets used. These are not playlists. Oh, did I delete? I must have deleted the standalone pit lane versions and just only have 2 of them now. Wiggly Road. No. Starwalk Curbway. Yeah, that's a transform race. Nope. No. 12/17/2016. How about no? Rockstar. Thank you. Pinewood Highs and Lows. Why did that one get updated recently? I did something to it. Who knows? Probably removed more props or something. And then the Hills Circuit. Although not this one. This one's an old one. I know. I'll change the propping, the color of the propping on this. On the Hills track, because that's still in the fucking playlist. Thanks, bye. It's actually not that version, it's this version, but still. Phone, please. I tapped the screen, that means turn off. That's the open wheel version of this track. And then that's the short version of this track. That track. And then Zancudo 2. That reminds me, there's a couple things I actually forgot about, but I need to fix. Let me do that before I do this, because otherwise I'm going to forget about them. Let's see. First page. Canal Circuit. I want to fix that one prop that's been miscolored for who knows how long. Every now and again I'll notice it. It's like, I still haven't recolored that. You. Alright, orange you shall be. Fun fact, changing the color doesn't require you to redo it at all. And then also go into here and fix the typo that I don't know if anybody's actually noticed or not. Bam. Done. Hit the right buttons. And now go to last page. And Redux. Zancudo to Redux. Maybe I'll enable another class on here as well. Because I've got compacts, sedans, coupes, muscles. Nothing else is like really... Because what do we always race? Sports classics, sports, supers. As much as I like vans, they don't race well on this track. Open wheels are a hell no. SUVs, I imagine, will race about as well as, whatchamacallits will. Well, I could enable it, I guess. Because as long as you have one of these three. I'll disable the meme limo thing, but anyway. This is all good. Oh, right. I did that. Oh well. Look. No. Yeah, I don't like it either. It's too good. Oh, that's it. That's it. No. Oh, you I can change. That never got changed, apparently. Oh, I'm on the stop sticks. Oh, can I get at the double stacked layer here, though? Yes. Okay, that was simple. It's double stacked so that I can sink the walls a little bit further into it. Just for reference. Oh, this one. You... I should just introduce more bumps to this track. Somehow make it bumpier. Then the GTX won't be as good. Walls are very pink. Very pink. Some might even say that they're extremely pink. That's removed. All the smoothing I've done. Look at that. Look at how many different bits there are there to smooth that out. Multiple props to smooth that out. Not even that many props, honestly. And then this is actually very notchy as well. And then there are multiple pieces here. Because reasons. Oh yeah, I put that there just to cap it off for whatever reason. Don't forget the blimp. Or that. Get under there. The wall's here now. I go for the walls through here because they're shorter than the other pieces can be. This is still horribly propped, honestly. I don't know what the hell to do about it. I mean, it'd be easy enough to sink a tank there, but I want to make sure that it's enclosed so you don't have people falling off the track underneath. So if they fall off over here, that's perfectly acceptable, I guess. Listen. Don't mind my logic, alright? Oh, hey, look, there's another... There we go. I'll forget to change that back, I'm sure. Cat just went running down the stairs. What? Hmm. Interesting. Okay, now I think I've got all that. Oh, I see. I've got top sticks all along there. Bit of a waste, but also kind of makes sense. I don't do much smoothing there, do I? Last little bit of recoloring. Yeah, okay. That's actually fine. And there we go. I think that's everything more or less recolored. Although, you all can get recolored just because. The red tube has to stay red because it's a... No. Because no. Can't change the color of that, and I'm not changing the color of the individual signs. Oh, hey, look, I missed something. Can't drive around the outside of that. Oh, no, that's actually sticking through that side. And if you haven't seen it, let me see. Here's the ramp on this track. The little secret that it took forever for somebody to find. And that goes all the way over to here, which I'm gonna leave colored because, you know. Also, what a waste of props. You ever wondered why I hit the prop limit on this track? This is why. And note, these are, you know, the 4 wide stunt track, or stunt boost, but there's a fair few of them along there. And I think that's even after I reduced the count a bit. I think I was considering putting the blimp in here originally, but I never did. There's nothing underneath of here, though. Come on. I'd have to drive to get under there, which I'm not going to do. Yeah, alright, I think that's everything recolored. Let me just delete that before I forget about it. I wouldn't get too far, since the thing would be right in front of me here, but... Whoops. Missed one. With any luck, that's the only one though, and if that is the only one that I missed, I'll take it. Considering, you know, there's like 180 props, 170, certainly over 150 props that needed to be recolored. Hard to know exactly for sure because there's signs that don't get recolored and those road pieces embedded into the surface, into the road back there, and all the stunt boosts. It sounds terrible. Oh, just stay constant revs, would you? There's nothing over there. Well, the problem is there's nothing really that isn't obvious with the blue and orange, unless I just change it to like a pure orange. Because orange is rather bright, and I don't know. I don't think that there's really any other combination of colors that's gonna look perfectly similar, short of, again, just doing solid orange or solid blue, but even solid blue I don't think would work. I hate listening to this thing accelerate. It makes it feel like your track. To be fair, like half of my tracks are blue and orange, so. And then the other half are red and blue. They're all kind of similar in color. And then all of Pie's tracks are red and white. Could swap the color of your track to the wrong colors. You know what? That's actually a good idea. I like that. Switch them around for a week. That should be all the creator stuff that's needed to be done. I already fixed the oval track. Nothing really more to do there. And because I had already loaded into online, it just loaded instantly. It might be. I'm just looking at Discord now. Oh, people have been having conversations because of SpaceX stuff. I love hearing the construction work. All these people getting ready to play or already playing Cyberpunk, and I'm just sitting here like, not only can I not realistically play it, but I don't really care. I just, Of course, I kind of said the same thing about GTA in the lead up to that, and then I ended up buying it 2 days before launch for PS3. So, how many hours do I have in PC? Just 1768. Not that many. Almost through the um oh oh no. Oh. Hmm. I'm just not gonna comment on what I just looked at. Ellie, you should know what I'm looking at. I was just looking at though. You have access to that server. But we're not gonna talk about that. Oh Christ. What message did the bot choose for tonight? Oh, that one. Yeah. Yeah, that one. Yep. Shut up. What message did the bot choose? This doesn't look like... Yeah, Callie, exactly. Geek, I refer you to my my comment earlier today, my tweet from earlier today. And also my statement from a few minutes ago. I'll summarize it for you shortly, though. Or quickly. Not only do I not have a computer that can run Cyberpunk realistically, not well, but I don't care. I'm not that interested in the game. Like, I'm sure I'll end up getting it at some point in the future. For one reason or another, but for launch day? Like, I care. Oh, it's a good game worth $80. Yeah, that's Canadian dollars. That's 80 loonies. I.e., you know, normal AAA prices for us. Oh, that can't have that on screen. Nope, nope, nope. Nobody saw that. That was inappropriate, even if it's in a video game. Then again, I'm beating the shit out of people to the point where I'm killing them, so... Or just... I'm knocking them out. I'm not killing them. I'm not using a weapon to shoot a hole through their head or something. Yeah. Wouldn't really know much about those days, being an American and Steam being an American company, but you know, it's a shame those days are gone. Can you actually drive like around to this part of that wall with the open wheel cars? I wouldn't be surprised if you can. At least part of the way. Further than you can with a normal car, would be my guess. But yeah, if I'm gonna get, whatchamacallit, then I'm gonna get a better computer first, and it'll probably be on sale by the time I get it. Rip. Oh, thanks for the host, Callie. Yep. Yeah, exactly, geek. Plus, there's a couple of issues as it stands, apparently, between the apparent epilepsy-inducing scene, as well as there's a track or two that apparently don't get disabled with the DMCA switch, which is problematic for streaming it in the first place. So, yeah, certainly give it a couple of days before streaming it if you are, by the sounds of it. Because that's not something worth taking a risk on. Not this year. Oh. There's a bush there. Oh no. I'm in danger. I'm going to drive this way as fast as I can. But I'm in danger. There's no actual way to, like, bypass that turn down there. Which is why there's a jump on it. I kinda doubt it, Callie. Either way, I'm keeping my music volume at 0, because no matter what you do, it seems that GTA is always going to try to play the radio. Yeah, I did see that, geek. I was considering responding, but I never bothered to. I might be interested, but I don't know. Next car game is a fun game. Or Wreckfest, whatever you want to call it. Oh, that's disappointing. How was not my fault. I don't know how he fell off, though. That was a nice, barrier boost. As I keep calling them. I think I've actually got a highlight on my channel from like 2014 of me exploring one of the, at the time, work-in-progress maps and falling off the edge of it. I was exploring the map and then suddenly there's just... There was no wall. There was no invisible wall or anything to keep you within the track limits, so it's just... That was disappointing. So I just fell off the side of the map. Oh, there he is. All we do is wreck on Friday and Saturday nights anyway. Yeah. The one thing I've noticed from another community that I'm a part of that also does private, well, semi-private, Wreckfest, is that you kind of have to be upfront with what sort of racing you're expecting. Oh, look, there he is. I know what you're gonna potentially do. So you kind of have to be upfront with saying, like, look, we're okay with pitting people, dirty driving, stuff like that. Or, you know, this is Wreckfest, and it's okay if you're not the cleanest, but don't go being obnoxious and taking somebody out constantly. You kind of have to say that sort of thing up front, because, like, it might not be so much of an issue with your smaller community geek, but I've seen it talked about enough in that other community that it's certainly something worth considering. Because it is that sort of game. Figure you'd try it both ways. Yeah. There's certainly nothing to say you can't do it one way or the other, just you probably should be a bit more upfront about that and set expectations accordingly. Because otherwise, the salt will flow, and that's not necessarily a good thing. Hey, look, that's my track. He took the ramp. I took it too, but it didn't go very well. Also, I've noticed recently if I get out of my car here, it's showing on the map. Apparently I can purchase another property? Did they up the property ownership again? I noticed that yesterday. Make sure everyone knows before the racing. Yeah. Yep. Hello, Callie. Boy, my door. The game really does not know what's going on when you do things with that car. Oh, son of a bitch! Don't kick me out of there for that. Foreclosures isn't the right spot to look because that doesn't have the, not executive. Dynasty 8. You're a 2. Okay, how you don't is how you don't. 2 car. I think I own like all of the good 10 car garages. 6. 2. 2. 6. 2. 6. 6. Now this is a 10. On sale too. I don't remember seeing the purchase thing, so can I purchase this without... No, okay. How did I get all the way over here? This is not where I was. I was, what, up here? Or I was somewhere. I don't remember exactly. I'm just getting bullied now. Wow. Oh, ambulance. You're a little late. Oh no. Oh, that didn't hardly do anything. The ambulance weighs too much. Hey, ambulance up here. Oh, he's gone. Oh, there he is.
Asshole! Hey, watch it, dipshit!
I got a wanted level for that, son of a bitch. Oh, sick rebound. Not really, but almost Austin Powers. now I'd really be Austin Powers, if not, well, for the fact that he was there. Sick wall grind. Nice Feltzer. And, you know, you can easily just pivot it. Though I'll never know for sure if I could have actually pivoted it, or if I was wedged up on the wall enough. Push. That AI just tried to drive over the pole. Genius. Poor Feltzer. My poor penetrator, too. Like, this is not an old damage model car, and it's quite beat up. Hey, I almost hit 60 FPS there. Cool. And I'm upside down, of course. Oh yeah, I guess I'll mention this. I don't know if anybody's seen it besides Wolfman. I think Wolfman's seen it at this point, but he doesn't even seem to be here at the moment. Where is it? I got a new emote. Piss off, Simeon. I got a new emote that none of you can use. I say no one can use. You could use it, but you need to be a tier 2 sub currently because I've only got one tier 1 emote slot, and I don't want to move brakes out of tier 1. Ellie, what are you doing to my poor car? Are you trying to... Oh, no, now it's rolled back onto the roof. What are you trying to do? Yikes, that lady's dead. I think that was a lady. Yep. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. I couldn't really think of a good way to encapsulate in 28 by 28 pixels a car crashing into an apex. But since it's been said more than once in the last few months, scaring apexes and such. It's an apex prop with an exclamation point above its top because it's alerted or scared or something. I don't know. Yeah, no, definitely not a ton of real estate. Although that emote, well, actually, it was originally 4096 by 4096. I actually did a 3D model of the tank, only the top part, and I rendered that out. And I inserted the exclamation point afterwards because it was easier for me to model it than it was for me to try and draw the top of the tank accurately. I'm not an artist, but I do have 3D modeling experience. Anyway, it was 4096 squared, but it was too big because Twitch doesn't allow for larger than 1 megabyte emotes. Even though they allow for 4096 by 4096 for the automatic resizing. Okay, Twitch. Whatever. So I had to downsize it to 2048 by 2048, but amazingly enough, the Twitch resizer actually did a good job of rescaling it. You can almost kind of see, at least on the... Oh, yeah, no, you can kind of see it. It's even got the little white tag that you see on the top of the diesel tanks. Well, the top part that sticks out of the ground, at least. I think the only other way I could make that better, but I don't think it would actually help, is just to give, like, a ground layer to the bottom half of the emote. But yeah, I figured I'd cash in on the memes. Just a shame that it's not a tier 1 emote at the moment. Maybe someday. Does my car even still drive? Yes, amazingly enough, it does. Geek, I've been on Twitch since 2012, and the answer is still no. It's become more and more obvious as time has gone on, but no, not really. Ugh. You wouldn't. Nope. How the hell? Yeah, Geek, it's not great, to say the least. Oh, can I not spit fire anymore? No, I can't spit fire anymore? Okay. Yeah, just straight up won't let me spit fire anymore. That's dumb. What, are you trying to get me lined up now? Or are you shooting me off this direction? Did I shoot over someone or something? I can't... I wasn't sure, but it seemed like it. I don't see any fuel leaking. But it definitely sounds like something's unhappy back there. I mean, the engine is smoking, after all. Failed. Nice try. Nice try. Oh no. Kelly, no. Just gonna bail. I saw that coming too. I could have at least tried to affect it, but...
Morse Mutual. We're here to help. I'll do my best.
I got charged for that, Callie. Oh, thank you. I needed another car to get around in. Assuming I can even drive it through here.
Yikes!
You're still alive? Impressive. Fugitive, eh? Not a terrible car. Not anything amazing, though. No. Of course, this isn't even where I need to be, but because of the way the roads are laid out, that's smoking quite heavily. I mean, okay, I'll go through the parking lot here. That works too. Oh no. Oh. That actually missed me. He didn't, though.
Tuto, why don't you look at the fucking road? Wow! 天哪!
I'm not dead yet. I have a chance. Get in. I mean, okay. Well, I'm in now. Goodbye. I think that guy's dead. I don't know where he went, but I think he's dead. Faded. Oh, okay, that works. Of course, like I can actually outrun a rocket vehicle. Especially if I'm gonna be running into bicyclists, motorcyclists. Learn to drive, they say. I know how to drive better than you do, bitch. This ain't. Huh. All the way up here. Ah, I went into his nightclub. That reminds me, I still never bothered to sort out my vehicles, and the update drops Tuesday. I should probably do that. It's also disappointing that I assume at least there's not going to be, unless they give us another property slot, there's not going to be any more room that they give us with the next update. I mean, they did give us, what, 2 property slots with the last update? But this new one, you're getting a submarine. Oh, yeah, I see. You repaired it. You missed. The funny part is he might have hit me on his end, but he 100% missed. Yep. Nailed it. But, like, there's the submarine, which obviously isn't going to have slots for cars in it. There's the underground DJ nightclub area in the casino, which that's in the casino, so there's not going to be, unless they give a secondary penthouse garage, there's not going to be anything there. Just look back and there's a red rocket car shooting through the air. Like, where's my next 10 slots of car storage, Rockstar? Where am I gonna store my new cars? I'm running out of space. I'm not that low on space, but I'm still running low on space. Fine. Yep. Did you actually land up on top of the building there? Just waiting. I can't look that high up. Oh, there he is. Now he's over there somewhere. But yeah, I'm hoping that they give us at least one more property slot, or they add like a secondary penthouse garage or something. It'll also be nice if they don't do a drip feed again for any new vehicles, because drip feeds are dumb. Well, understandable from a trying to keep you sucked into the game for as long as possible standpoint, but they're dumb for the end user. Just give us all the content up front. God damn it, indeed. Sick moves. Not so sick driving into signs. I wonder if anybody's doing the premium race now. Acceleration that you can't get out of a car with handling flags. Yeah, I didn't think that there was really anybody looking with how long that took to actually find a session. That's annoying. I need you. Oh no, what have you done? Used to be over 100 gigs for the PlayStation version. Yikes. Especially when you consider that the PS5 doesn't have expandable storage at the moment. That's like over a fifth of the download space. Oh, there he is. Did I say over a third? Over a fifth? I meant over a fifth, regardless of what I said. Impressive. Nope, I'm going this way. Yeah, like 100 gigs isn't that bad for a PC, but for a console, that's pretty, that's yikes. A massive yikes. I mean, especially like what if I remember correctly, the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series, whatever the fuck they are, only have like 500 gigs by default, right? And I don't think you can upgrade the size of them at order. Or is the Series X like 1 terabyte where the S is only 500 or something like that? I don't remember exactly what it was, but I get that they're like NVMe drives and such, but that's not a lot of storage. Especially for the PlayStation. If it is 500 gigs like I think it is on the download only version, you fucking nuts? Yeah, when PC games run a few floppy. Yep, I still got a handful of them lying around. He's right behind me. Fuck you. Why did I get a star for that? How important was he that warranted a star? Hello, officer. Yeah, anyway, I had to focus there for a second. Yeah, I don't remember those days super clearly, but I mean, I've got a 2-row box container thing of floppies and a handful of zip disks that's actually so filled with them that I had to, some of the floppies and zip disks are slotted in alongside of the main rows and on top, and it's full of floppies. All 3 1/4, of course. Well, the floppy disks are. I don't know what the size of the zip disks are. I myself don't have any 5 1/4 or 8-inch. I think they're 5 1/4, right? Or 8-inch floppy discs. But I believe my mother has at least one 5-inch. Somewhere. $5 1/4 or 3 1/2. Yeah, And there was also the 8-inch floppy disk, the original. But they're... Yeah, like I said, I don't think my mom even has any of them. The original, those are even before my time. Yeah, yep. They're the ones that gave them the name floppy disk. I see Callie flying. The entire reason why they're floppy. I mean, 5 1/4s were still pretty floppy, but versus anybody who is younger and knows what a floppy disk is probably doesn't entirely understand why they're called floppies if they've never learned about the older floppy disks. Because they're just 3 1/2s aren't floppy. They're also the reason why I will likely never name, at least in Windows, any hard drive or SSD or any system drive, you know, whatever it might be. Well, certainly not the system drive. They're the reason why I'll likely never label one as A or even B, because that's not... Yeah, I see you over there. You missed. Oh, and then bullshit happened. Someone had a 3.5-inch disc and some kid asked, "Wow, did you 3D print a save icon?" Yep. Yeah, that's another thing. Younger generation don't necessarily know where the save icon came from, which is a scary thought. No, honestly, one of the scary things that's actually rapidly becoming reality, and I just heard this recently, that the kids growing up now, not only do they not remember, you know, like, life before Google or YouTube or something like that, life before the internet, they won't remember life before smartphones, because they will never have lived it. That's a fucking scary thought. And yeah, A was floppy. I think B on my my old 98 tower is for the zip disk drive. But like, it was A for floppy, C for OS, and then D for disk drive. That's just how it was. And while I'm willing to use D... Yep, D was usually your CD drive. I'm willing to use D as a hard drive slot. Yep, BTTV emote. I knew what you mean. I know the emote code for that. I'm willing to give up D, since disk drives are kind of at this point as to whether or not you have one. But A and B, nah, they can... I'll use all the way to Z before I use A and B. I may be younger, but I'm not that young that I don't know the reasoning behind all that sort of stuff. A will always be the floppy drive. Yep. Even though there's not one in any computer that I've had since, you know, a Windows 98 tower. A laser disc. Oh god, laser disc. Yeah, that's a thing too, isn't it? He's not catching up very quickly. Optical media that is the size of a record. Yes. Yes. That's what everybody needs. gigantic optical discs. I love it. Yep. It's actually kind of funny to think every computer that I've either come into owning or owned myself, i.e. I bought it, every computer has had a disk drive in it, except for this one. The game PC. The laptop. So it's a laptop. It has a slot for it, but it did not come with a CD drive. Wish that would have caught on for car audio. That would have been terrible for cars, though, geek. And I know that's probably why you want it, but that's... no. That's terrible. Because the CD wasn't bad enough. Oh, hey. They're not after me. Cool. Would have been hilarious. Yep. As expected. Got enough camber on that, well, both rear tires there? More so on the right. That's a fair amount of camber for a rear tire. Going back to the CD drives, I actually do have a slim enough CD drive. Because that was the main issue. I could have transferred the CD drive out of my old laptop, but it was a thicker drive. So I didn't have anything that would actually fit in the new laptop. That was Callie not in the Batmobile. Batmobile? Not Batmobile. It's Mach 5. Speed Racer. So I never had a big enough CD drive, but now that I've bought the Stream PC, which is an old Dell Optiplex, that actually has a slim CD drive in it, and I could use that. But there's currently a 2 terabyte hard drive sitting where the optical drive should have been in the game PC, so that would... Actually... No, I don't think GTA is installed to that drive. Yeah, no, it's not. It could be, though. CD Walkman said everyone had Velcro to the dash of their car before in-car CD players were a thing. I think that might have been just enough before my time that I really remember it, geek. I do remember, though, my mother had a tape to CD player. So, you know, you put the tape in and it would do whatever it needed to do to convert some sort of audio in, which was a CD player, to the tape deck in the car, which would then play through the speakers. The hell is that thing? Is that yeah, that's the whatchamacallit. Why can't I remember the name of it? You needed that for stereos that didn't have an auxiliary. Yep. That was the other thing. I don't know that my parents... Like, I think growing up, we either had cars that had CD players, or we had cars that didn't, but they had a tape player, but no auxiliary port. That's all that's coming to mind is LFA. Don't tell me. That's the ETR1. That's what it is. I know what it's called. Why down here? That's right corner. That's why down there. AI. First car had AM/FM radio. Nice. Wait, I saw a blue car to the right and I thought that was him. It was just AI being AI. Damn it. You went into the back road, the back area that doesn't have an exit. I couldn't get over there. Nice. I couldn't get out of there soon enough because of the because of the stupid AI. Yeah, he went up. I did not go up. But it's okay because he's trying to be sneaky. Yep, I had a feeling that you were going to do that. Oh, I see what you're saying, Geek. Yeah, the radio transceivers. Yep. I remember one time in high school, middle school, one of the two. I was in ski club, which was actually just, it wasn't really a club, but rather, he went onto the highway. Or no, he didn't. He went, yeah, no, he went onto the highway. It wasn't so much of a club as pay money to have your child go on a handful of ski trips. So, you know, trip to a local ski mountain and get to ski or snowboard. But one of the times that we were doing that, either on the way there or on the way back, because of course we took a school bus, naturally. It was through the school. And somebody asked the bus driver to put on a certain radio station. Probably tell where this is going already. And so, of course, they had one of those little transceiver things, and they were trying to override the radio station that the bus was playing so that they could play their own music. And mind you, this was like late 2000s by this point, so iPods were very much a thing. But, yeah. Similar idea. The fucking poles. How did I not lose my door? He's still on it, or did he drop down? I wasn't paying enough attention. Very appreciated music for a school bus. Probably. I don't remember at this point. I had my own iPod video by that point, so if I wanted to listen to music, I could just pop that in my ears. I agree with the AI, you piece of shit. Of course, I'm predicting movements here semi-decently, but I do have some assistance from the map. Well, I can't say that's entirely that. I'm actually driving well. If I didn't have the map, I wouldn't be able to do this well. used to have MP3 player that had a mechanical lap drive in it. Laptop drive. Yeah, my original iPod video had a mechanical hard drive in it, and that was not fun. I had to get it replaced at one point because the hard drive failed. I had to get that one replaced, I think, because the home button started failing. iPod itself was pretty damn good, though. It was, what was it, a 5th gen iPod? So, an iPod video. And it was... You lost interest in me real quick. Yep. Yeah, they did. The original iPods had them. Not like the Shuffle or probably the Nano or such, but the original iPods for at least a handful of generations had them. I quite like that, though, because, I mean, the click wheel was just fun, but also it was a special edition version. It was U2 special edition or something. And it had the signatures of the band members on the back, which was cool, I guess, but I just liked the coloring of it. It was pure black, but it had a red click wheel with the black center button. And it just looked nice. So much nicer than the regular, like, black iPods. Ellie, I'm too far away to keep chasing you, damn it. Yep. The early ones as well probably had it where they had the buttons separate from the click wheel. It came with a U2 album? Did it? I don't remember mine coming with a free album. I remember when Apple gave everybody a free U2 album and everybody got pissed off about that, but that was something completely different. But yeah, the black with the red click wheel and the signatures on the back. Again, signatures cool, but it was the red click wheel was cool. Yeah, I think you're just mixing things up. The free U2 album, what was it, like Songs of Innocence or something? I have it on my phone, probably. Let's see, artists, U2, Songs of Innocence, 2014. Yep, that was the free one. You know, like automatically downloaded or something. And people were not happy about it. I was actually okay with it. It's like, okay, U2's not a bad band, and we're getting free music out of it, so I'm not too upset. But I got a free MP4 player from school. I was like in 4th grade. I'm sure it was excellent quality. It was pink. Awesome. I've never had any pink MP3 or MP4 players of any sort. Because, I mean, there was the iPod, the original iPod I had, the video that was black with the red click wheel. And then there was 2 iPod Touches that were black with a silver back. And then there was a black iPhone 5 and a black iPhone 6S and now a black iPhone 10. Actually, my iPad is white. This is gonna lag the stream. Yep, no, that's it. That's exactly it, geek. It doesn't have the back view of the signatures, but that red click wheel, I'm pretty sure that's the only time you could get an iPod with a red click wheel and otherwise black body. It worked quite well, actually. Not bad for it being free, then. Actually, something that's always annoyed me. Not because like I can't put up with a black or a white bordered iPad, but the problem is that the boot screen is white with a black Apple logo on it, and that is just painful. Yeah, okay, when you show it like that, although that is not the version... Huh. The OS that it's running is not the right one, which makes me wonder if they didn't put it out over a couple of generations of them. Because I know I had it was a 5th gen, it was an iPod video with 30 gigabytes of storage, so it could do video playback. And it had a more modern looking OS on it. Maybe that's just a stock image with a picture inserted onto the screen manually. I don't know. Ellie, you want to do something other than just stick around in free roam? Small Penis isn't here, obviously, but don't need 3 people. I like that iPod, though. Okay, well, fuck me, I guess. I guess he doesn't want to do anything else. I do like that color combo, though. That lighter blue with the orange neon looks good. Okay, yeah, that's the right one, geek. Yeah, I didn't think it had a silver back to it. I thought it was black, and yeah. That looks more correct. Although that's like a bit bigger one, because it says 117 gigs free. But, you know. Close enough at that point. Ellie's just trying to blow things up. I didn't even have to do anything. Oh, right, you gotta let go of them. I forgot you can't just quick switch out of them. Whoops. Kelly, you son of a bitch.
Morse Mutual, we're here to help.
Another 11 grand for no good reason.
Sweet Jesus! Oh!
Well, the good thing is I don't have the cops after me because I not only died in that explosion, but I got killed afterwards. I kind of miss the iPods, the original ones, purely because of the click wheel. Like, touchscreens are nice and all, but click wheel. It was a lot of fun to just scroll through a long list of songs or something like that and just you know, you have that. Was it audio? I think it was just audio feedback for the clicking. But it was still fun to do. That's actually another thing. It never used to be the case. I don't know if it's because this is an iPhone 10 or iOS 13 or what, but now with the compass, if you open the compass up and rotate it around, it taps on every 30-degree increment. So I can just rotate it around and get easy tapping out of it. And of course, it's actual haptic feedback. So it's not like a sound. It's just... There's other ways to get the Taptic engine to just tap repeatedly, but fun. Let's see, what is this, geek? Oh, that's a thing. That's very like late 90s, early 2000s sorta style. Yeah, what that guy said. 20 gigabytes. Oh boy. It was a brick weighing like 3 pounds. Yeah, I can believe that. And that old display. Oh, I love it. But hey, if it works, that's what matters. Huh. Interesting. Oh, no, Chatty, why did you move? Go back to where you were.
Hey, I'll see you at the accordion workshop.
Function over form.
Oh yeah, we're still on for tonight.
As long as something works and isn't completely terrible, at least. That's what matters. Zarusso. Interesting choice of car. I kind of feel bad about the Zarusso because, like, it's not fast enough to work in any of the normal Supers races, but it's not slow enough to be eligible for running at Grapest. And so it's just kind of, it exists, but same thing can kind of be said for the Tygon. Introduced and immediately, like, you're not going to want to use it for any racing for the playlist. I don't think it's super fast in a straight line. Like, maybe FMJ pace, tops. RP Gamer is now playing Cyberpunk. Yeah, I've seen a couple of people on my friends list tonight playing Cyberpunk. 124.25, so yeah, a little slower than the FMJ. It has downforce though, which the FMJ obviously doesn't. Actually, you know what? Ignoring the fact that... Oh no, that is rear-wheel drive. Keyboard. Keyboard, I'm pressing buttons, thank you. FMJ. You. No you. I don't know that downforce would make 1.5 seconds a difference. But maybe. Are you just trying to slowly rotate your car with as little movement as possible? Is that what you're doing there? Grim, the haha cats. I can spit fire. Lots and lots of fire. Doesn't come through on stream if it works on your end. I mean, I'd rather just... I can do it both ways. Wider coverage than Tinkle. Go with Badger. I can't even... Okay, I can just barely see your tail lights lighting up, but or your reverse lights. Oh, I see what you're doing, that sort of thing. Please, camera. Ah, yeah. If you're just trying to do it with that, that won't work. But I can do it that way. Yeah, I can't get Fire Spit purely using the reverse. I can only get it with the forward. There's a space, not a space, but there it is. 103.2 advertisement up there on the billboard. Doesn't matter if I do this because I've got music turned all the way down. So I'd prefer LSRR. I was gonna listen to anything. Or, what is it? Self-radio, but I don't have that enabled. Fun fact, if you haven't noticed by this point somehow, all of my races now in the playlist are set to self-radio, and that's because if you don't have stop trying to penetrate my penetrator. If you don't have self-radio enabled in the settings, it just defaults the radio selection to off, although obviously it's always like selected to something in the races regardless, but it's at least intended to be a way to try and get the radio to not auto-select something. I was about to say, how far can I go by just driving in a straight line, but only that far when there's an AI in the way. Oh, there was more jobs there. And the one auto disappeared. Neat. I hit that. Let's see. Boop. Bike almost struck Kelly. Okay, I'm What the indeed? And the mule's just like, sure, I'm going to leave now. There it goes. That was the thing. Ripped tires.
Holy fuck, man.
Nice lag. Did I watch the Starship test today? No, I ignored it because there's no point in watching it. Of course I watched it. Are you kidding me, geek? That was fucking insane. Oh, no. Oh, I like how the AI just loaded in fully on my end when I looked at them. Like, I know that technically, in the end, the mission was a failure in the sense that they didn't complete all objectives, but obviously they got all the data that they needed, or at least most of it. And just the way that that thing fucking went. Golly. Just, holy shit. Like, especially since there was nothing... Yeah. There was nothing on the comms to indicate that they were going to have engine cutoffs at separate points. It's just like, oh, they lost an engine, but they're still going. Slowing down, but they're still going, and then the other engine cuts off. It's like, alright, they're just slightly going up now with one. Nice. And it just kind of like slowly hovers there. And then they do a quick flip maneuver or angle maneuver, whatever, with the engine to just belly flop it. It starts falling and it just falls perfectly sideways. Like, that's not how that's supposed to work. And yet there it was, falling on its side the entire way down until the last second, where it actually somehow managed to straighten back up. And if not for that low tank pressure, it probably would have landed on the edge of the pad, but fine otherwise. Like, holy shit. How did that actually almost work? Like, they know their shit, clearly. You know, when Elon was saying that it was like a 30% chance of success or something, I wasn't thinking that that was the sort of success they meant. I was thinking like, okay, it might get up to altitude, but it will probably fail on the way down or something like that. But no, it was fine up until the landing. I think SN9 will land without a problem. Yeah, they'll probably sort it out. Because like he said, the issue was a tank pressurization issue. Oh god, what's Callie getting now? As long as they manage to keep that tank pressurized, which you could tell, I mean, the one engine clearly cut out completely, and then the other was burning the wrong mix, which is why it was green flame instead of traditional, more normal colors. But I look forward to SN9 going up, because that should be even better of a show if it actually manages to land. Although it won't be as spectacular in a sense, because we already know roughly what it's likely to do. Versus, like, going into this time... I don't know about you, but I didn't know what to expect. Not exactly what we saw, at least. And yeah, Geek, you could tell, even as it flopped back to upright, it was mostly okay, and then you saw the engines, the plumes from the engines, like, shorten and start to do weird things, and that was the point at which you could tell, yeah, something wasn't right. Maybe not live, but looking at it back in hindsight, it's like, yeah, okay, that's where things started going wrong. When it took off the pad, I was amazed it didn't explode. Well, I mean, they had a couple of successful launches from maybe not that exact pad, but up to that point, they had had a few test units actually go up. I mean, hell, Starhopper was just sitting right there in the background, or whatever the fuck it was called. Yeah. What a wasted opportunity this place was. That launch was just insane. Also, Rockstar, please, for the love of God, can we have this vehicle without all the crap? And when I say crap, I include the handling flags. Oh God, it's terrible. I want this car as a normal car, Rockstar. Make it happen. And the Deluxo. Please. Yeah, 350, 370, something like that, yeah. It is the future, well, this particular one is a Future Shock ZR380. But as you can probably tell, it's an Arena War vehicle, and as such, it's not usable in normal races. And no, there is no non-Arena War vehicle version. Non-Arena War version. I think this also has spikes on it to an extent, but either they're not long enough to kill people, or it just won't kill myself, but it will kill other people. This was meant to be a more street version of it. But, I mean... yeah. It also has engine and handling flags, so it's quite bouncy. I think it has engine flags at least. Let me check. I think you should be in the list. ZR380. No, it just has bouncy flags. Alright, so remove the bouncy flags, make it a normal vehicle, and we're golden. You almost bought one IRL. Nice. They're interesting cars. Kelly has something, but I'm spinning too much to be able to tell. That's not the terrible muscle car that nobody deserves to own, is it? I think it might be. Something tells me it is. Yeah, I can't help it. Shut up. Get back in your car. He's down over there now. Yeah, if I remember correctly, my cousin had a 350Z. That's all there is to that story. He owned one. At some point. Oh, it's so bad. I think if I remember correctly from like yeah, Ruffy playing on Project Homecoming and such. And maybe others as well, but Project Homecoming, I believe, has one of these ZR380s without the bullshit, and it's a much better car to drive, though. Honestly, I don't know if this thing is super good to drive even without them. Because even with the flags accounting for that, it just seems to want to oversteer at all opportunities, and does not seem to want to turn, although that could just be the fact that it's an upgraded car, essentially. Arena War specific, but knowing Rockstar, they probably wouldn't change the handling files too much, so it's kind of just, it is what it is. Yeah, it has a lap time of a 103.2. I can believe that. But it has a top speed of 140.5 miles an hour. Not normally, of course. Top speed normally is not measurable. Easily. But boost. Five jobs, go away. I should get my other one out just because. You know, I'm in love with them. Need more cool looking convertibles that aren't crazy expensive. Yeah, I don't think you're gonna be getting those in the US anytime soon. Not anymore. Market just... it's dumb. The easiest way to summarize it, the US market currently is dumb. Just wants to slide. I don't know, maybe it's the setup on the vehicle specifically. Get away with me with that disgusting thing. Just send it. I'm amazed that that worked as well as it did, honestly. Where's the other one? There it is. Yeah, let's see. There's the ZR380. There's the Future Shock Issy. That's Future Shock. There's 3 different variants. Something about riding with the top down on a hot summer evening. Yeah, that can be enjoyable, certainly. Future Shock Impaler. I bought a lot of Future Shock stuff. That's a Nightmare Bruiser. Cerberus. Apocalypse, I can't speak. Cerberus. This is the Scorpion, I don't remember what the hell it is. Scarab, Nightmare Scarab. That is a Nightmare Slam Van. Apocalypse Sasquatch with an electrified barbed wire plow thing on the front, because fuck you in particular. Apocalypse Dominator. I don't have an Imperator? That's weird. Do I have an Imperator? Stock version, please. Waste of money. Let's see. I have a Death Bike and a Brutus down there. Ah, there's the Imperator. Okay. I thought I had all of them. In some flavor or another. Today I learned the thing on the front of this car will pop tires. Oh, there goes another tire. Fuck you. Get out of my way. No, you didn't. Doesn't really have an effect on them, but I mean... Oh yeah, it has lasers. I forgot about that. Come back here. I wanna blade you.
Damn it to hell.
Yeah, he's dead. Oh, Monroe. Good choice. Excuse me while I go deal with these cops, though. Get over there. This is why these vehicles are not allowed in Hunt the Streamer, in case you didn't know. This is why. Not to mention, if somebody actually gets out and touches any of the spikes or the blades or anything, they die immediately. Like so. Officer, come here. Come here. I need some assistance with the demonstrations here. You guys aren't doing me any favors here with your placements. I keep missing. Yeah, he's dead. Please move. Please move. Your tire's popped. Please move. He's dead. Also, the blades will automatically retract at low... Okay, maybe not at low speeds, but they will retract when you get out of the car. Which is a nice touch. Your tires are mine. Okay, so it's not deadly to me, apparently, or something. I don't know. I can't kill myself on it, certainly. I think the other ones are more deadly. Like, there are cars that you can just die by walking on them. You warped into that car, sir. That's not legal. Doesn't have anything against helicopters, unfortunately. Excuse me, pedestrian. I need your assistance in testing the... Make sure this is still deadly. Okay, it's still deadly. Thank you. So bouncy. So bouncy. Oh, I only got 2 of them. I'm not stuck here indefinitely, I just needed to wiggle around correct. Nice move, Mr. Powers. Hey, I got out of it. Eventually. Oh, this one doesn't have boost. That's a shame. Oh, that one actually still might have been a 2-for-1, just one off the side. Fuck you. I heard a tire pop there. Up here. Move. Not move appropriately. I am not going to wreck an Infernus. They are nice cars. Fuck that comment, though. Again, leaving the Infernus alone. Yes, I'll run in the same general direction in a relatively straight line. Excellent idea, guys. How do I still only have 3 stars? That doesn't make any sense to me. You get to live another day, apparently. You just ran into me. Getting 5 stars is hard in this game. It can be, yeah. I would expect to have at least 4 by now, though, with the number of cops that I've killed. I would expect 4, but it's still only 3. Did you just... I think that cop just ran over the spike strip. I love it when they do that. Here, you guys want to run over the spike strip again? This guy still hasn't done it. Come on. Drive over it. Come on. There you go. Alright guys, come on. Come on, keep up. Keep up with your flat tires. Where are you going? Just in the parking lot. Then again, this car handles about as well as a car with no tires does anyway, because of the stupid handling flags. Oh, that was violent. Fuck you. And you. Hey, my door didn't fall off. Normal horn. That's an extremely effective roadblock. Just 2 cars to the one side. There was Callie briefly. Oh, now I lost my door. That... problems. Is that an adder? That is. Nice. Doesn't launch the heavier vehicles, unfortunately, but... Hey, now I'm at 4 stars. I think you can just indefinitely fire this gun, too. Like, there's no ammo that runs out, there's no cooldown on it, you can just, as you can tell... Yeah, that's getting annoying. I wish I had boost. Don't know why I don't. Fuck you. No. Oh, I was about to say thank you, but it still didn't put me where I needed to be. Alright, let's get the fun one out. Oh, I no longer have a wanted level. What is this? I'm sure it's getting toasty in there by now. Oh, they're dead. Watch where you drive, Callie. This does not have the pushing power of the some of the other vehicles. It does have a flamethrower though. Although I'm not sure how good it is to be, you know, blowing it down into the face of the truck. I'm not sure if that's great for it. Right. Oh, come on! There's a row of... The fact that this can jump is just... why? Yeah, this isn't as fun to drive as the RCV. Although this is amusing to say the needless to say. Oh sure, I'm up to 4 stars already with this, probably because I've been dropping bombs everywhere. And the flamethrower. So this is not allowed in Hunt the Streamer, but apparently the JB700W is, as it's been shown before, so you can get a similar effect with the bombs, since as far as I can tell they're oil slicks. Sure you want to do that? Are you sure you want to do that? Yeah, I didn't think so. Thanks. Are they actually oil slicks though? Get out of the way. No, they're not. They're not oil slicks. That's dumb. It should be oil slicks. It, like, just brings me to a stop. Or tries to, at least. Already almost 11? Wait, that means I've been live for almost 3 hours already. What the hell? I feel like we've done nothing on this stream because I updated a couple of tracks and everything else has just been dicking around and online. Oh, hey, you can die from doing that too much. Good to know. I don't even want to know how much this is going to cost.
Morse Mutual. How can I be of service?
Only 10 grand. That's less than the penetrator was. Let's see, what vehicle do I want now? How about a random one? There's some things on Discord to look at. I'm just gonna look at. Yeah, this is what happens when you stand in the stuff that the JB700W drops. Ellie, please.
You garbage!
It's on the way.
You missed. Bohemian Rhapsody. What am I missing? The head banging. Ah. I see. Of course, I don't have the cops on me, so. Now I'm in a nice little corner. I have some form of notice before I get rammed into. Just spam through it. The Mirthmobile from Wayne's World. That would be pretty funny. Oh boy, 63 new messages in one channel. I love it when that happens. You can only have like 4 or 5 active at one time, unfortunately. Yeah, mark that server as completely red. What did Callie just do? We. Oh, there they all went. I know, I'm just slowly removing ones I just put down by doing this, but I don't care. I never get out of range of them anyway. No, I can't do anything. Oil physics are weird. Alright, can I go this way? Please? There we go. That did not cause as much chaos as I was hoping for. Oh! This is the gang area, isn't it? Bring back the rocket voltic race. Oh yeah, inverted. That was a silly race. Are you coming at me on a fucking bike? Oh, not through the glass like that. I'm just spinning. I haven't played that since like 2018. Actually, was it even 2018 or was it 2017 when the Rocket Voltic race was in the playlist? I guess it was probably 2018, but not like late into it. Damn you, traction control. This car has more power than that. That was such a nice slide. Cops will never find me down here. Let's see. Called inverted, if I remember correctly. Yep, there it is. It was an interesting track. Let's do it, just because. Haven't done any other races all night. Might as well do at least one. Just because it's been so frickin' long. Three laps? I mean, it is Rocket Voltics. You know, people would immediately bitch if this was added to the playlist, though, especially without warning, because it'd be like, but I don't have a custom Rocket Voltic. Everybody always bitches about everything else. Loops, check. Jumps, check. Rocket car, check. You are go for launch in this high-speed rocket car race. High-speed rocket car race that will turn your head over heels. Just don't forget to try SCE to Ox or you may lose the race. Okay, Pi. I'm sure this won't go poorly at all. I mean, it's only been like 3 years since the last time I drove this track. It is nice to know, yes, that is fair. Why is that so bright blue? I feel like this isn't my normal color. Like I'm missing something here. I guess the point is that, like, not available to bet. I can't even go back to my own character. I don't care about buying the car, I just need to know I need one. I guess the issue is, like, most recently, this past week, people were complaining about doing supers on the hot ring circuit. I mean, some people were complaining because, like, they just always want to do... Okay, I can't look up far enough to remember where to go. I don't think you want to boost over this hill. I was right. But people were complaining about it, not so much because... Oh, right, this. Yep, I remember now. Of, you know, it wasn't the hot ring track, but because they were complaining about the vehicle. What just happened? But you were warned weeks ago that Supers is now enabled on this track and the 811s are going to be what you want. Fine the second time. Yeah, exactly. Like, Geek, you were fine with it, but others weren't. Others were like, but we didn't know about this, but we raced it weeks before, and you should have known then. And I love the suggestion to, like, put it in Discord. Nobody fucking reads Discord. They've done that before, and people still fucking bitch about it. So it's just like, you know, we can do some things, but it won't fucking change anything in the end. Because some people just never learn, or never read, or never listen, or any variety of things. I entered first? Kelly entered first. God, this is a long loop. Why am I not boosting? Also, that little jump at the end. I'm not against the wall. Okay, now I'll do it. That is true, I guess. If you put it there and they don't read it, that's on them. Alright, I was in the air, so it didn't recharge. Oh, that's clunky. Honestly, I'm tempted, if not for the way that the last document was taken by most people, I'm tempted to write up a document of my own that says, you should try to own these vehicles, and if you do, you'll likely be okay for the majority of the racing. But I don't really feel like doing it. because people aren't gonna fucking read the document. Just like the last one. Also, I'm sure somebody would make a fuss about, like, well, Explosive already has a document, so... For the people who give a shit. Yeah. And my document would be specifically, like, tier-based for the various classes. So, like, I'd say you want one of either the Emrys or the Krieger. You don't need both. You'll probably want an S80. And then you'll also want something from the B tier of cars for Rapist. It's also advised you have something from the A tier, just in case. Oh, hey, Callie. It's faster to stay on the ground, technically. It's not faster to do that, though. And so then I could... Wow. Nice grip roll. I could say, you want one of these sedans. You want one of these coupe or vans. You want one of these coupes. But you don't need them, but you should try to have one of these just on the off chance that we ever race those classes, because people never want to race coupes, they never want to race, well, okay, except for Van Kudo, they never want to race vans, and of course, Van Kudo is a terrible place for van racing, because it never fucking worked, because of catch-up, and the vehicles were just too large for that track. That track has always suffered from just being, the track itself is, fuck, just slightly too low. The track itself has always suffered from being too narrow. Vans did not help. I'm not going to boost. Probably should have boost, and I did the same thing. Yep. I don't know. It's just one of those things where it's like, I've considered doing it, but I don't know that it's worth the time and effort, because not enough people would look at it. Those are the same people that need to practice the tracks outside of Saturday night. Those are the same people that just need to learn how to fucking race. In general. This was always an annoying part, because you have that section back there that forces you around the top, and then the floor fucking clips in through the top of the tube. Like, god damn it, Pi. Fix your fucking track. I should have only done 2 laps. Like, that's half the issue, is that people not only don't know how to fucking drive, but they don't attempt to drive well either. You know, the number of times I get rammed up the ass by people, it's usually the same fucking people. People just don't seem to give a damn because, oh, it's meant to be fun or whatever. Yeah, it's more fun when you're not crashing people out constantly. But people don't seem to realize that. Generally, it's faster to stay on the ground, but if you can get a boost and maintain it, it might be technically faster not to. I don't know with this car. Oh my god, the understeer. Please go. Please invert the view. Thanks for the free curb boost, Pi. Curbs like that. Please go. Yep. Yeah, no, geek, exactly. That's part of the not knowing how to race thing. Well, you're going so slow into the turn. Well, yeah, because there's a fucking car in front of me, and I recognize that they're going to be going slowly, so I slow down accordingly, and then you don't. And why is that? I think that's where that tube clips through. Also, I remember this section being a lot worse. I think Pyre did this, because I remember it being like a U-turn into this tube. Callie, you might remember that. I feel like it was different through there at one point. And then he changed it because it was so clunky and easy to get lost, because everybody just tried to go straight, but no, you had to make a U-turn in order to get into the tube or something like that. Maybe that was a Rockstar track. Honestly, I don't remember. They're both kind of the same quality. You don't need a brake for that turn. Yeah, no, you do when there's somebody else in the way. It's honestly to the point for me, Geek, where I've been known for years now to be, hey, fastest lap, the one person that will always slow down for an incident I cause. Oh, I quit instead of going to free roam. I hope that doesn't screw things up. Whoops. Not that it honestly mattered. I've stopped pulling over for people at times if I cause an incident. Because people don't pull over for me, and then when they wreck me out, oh, why should I pull over for them? The two-way road, you know? Kelly not in the session now? I can't tell if he's just loading in or if because I backed out of the voting screen, he's no longer in the same session as me.
Hey, Lucas.
Both in different sessions. I thought so. Bucks have ran out with GT. Get fucked, guy. Okay, now he's far enough away from it. Yeah. I don't mind racing in GTA still, but when I get mired down in the pack and have to try and deal with people's bullshit, that's when it gets to be less fun. If any AI drive through. Or Callie.
Hey, nice ride.
Thanks, dude. Oh, balls. I went too far with it. I was trying to turn my lights off. At least expect to get screwed when I'm in the back of the pack. It's top. Yeah. Yep. No. There's a certain somebody that is notorious for that sort of thing. At least one certain someone. Oh. Well, that's fun. I love it when rendering the what is it? Z something or other. Oh, and it's gone. His name is Kelly Douchebag. I mean, hey, it's not called Kelly Dive Bomb for nothing. There are remarkably few AI going down this road. This light could go red. Put a line on the last lap on the indoor map. He's going to get a clim from his end just to prove it wasn't his fault. I know everybody makes typos, and that shouldn't necessarily make a point of pointing it out all the time, but the other night, Callie, when I sent the one message regarding your track, sounds pretty sus. When I sent the one message about your track in your chat, it was Spinner. Spinner. Fine. I got a chuckle out of that. Oh, that peyote is going fast. Your mic was in the way. Fair enough. I love how the AI just slip on the oil slick. Oh, was that? No, he's good. I thought I saw money fall out. Like, why are you like this? More of the bombs blew up. Well, there's one here. There's one there, and then there's one there. Oh, it was the same guy! Nope. Nope. Wolfman! Oh, Wolfman, I figured something out. And I bet you if you try to spam now, you'll find that you can spam the same message over and over. Yeah. So it turns out that VIP apparently bypasses rate limits. I don't know how many messages you can send per minute, if it's like 100 like moderators, or 50 like known bots, or things like that. But that's why you were able to spam in Kelly's chat but not mine. Because you had VIP in his chat. And I think the reason why it's still... You would be playing Cyberpunk. I think the reason why it still didn't work for you is because you hadn't reloaded your chat after I gave you VIP. So your chat instance didn't know that your rate limits were higher. And whatnot. That would be my guess. Alright, let's lag the stream and watch this clip.
Honestly, this was hell, just this race, but shit.
Okay, I don't know what's more laggy, the stream or this clip. Although I don't know. Okay, that was Callie.
Punch me, Callie, punch me.
Mute that. Nice clip title. Ah, yeah. Okay, I remember that. Yeah, I can verify that that was definitely not Callie's fault, because I could see from my end. I think I went back and watched that at some point, and I could see that I didn't know who it was at the time, but the middle car got bumped by the car on the left, and that pushed the middle car into the right car's front fender, and that turned them across the right car's nose. It was both of them. I mean, that's a fair accusation. I don't associate with that fool. Am I not allowed to leave? Oh, I got quick scroll. Neat. Why does this allow you to do suspension? I'm friends with explosive expert, not LaCroix boy. That's fair. Game? Game? Fair amount of stock. Game? I don't want to press that button, but I already did it. Alright, who's tabbed out? Not me. I guess the game really doesn't want me driving my Terrorbyte. Well, that kinda sucks. But at the same time, it is 11:30, so I guess it's not terrible. Yeah, nothing I do evokes a response from the game except... like, I can press Z, I can chat. I can't pull up the escape menu, but I can quit out of the game, supposedly. Your mum. Gee, thanks. So, that's what I'm gonna do. Oh well. It's 11:30, it's getting close to the stream end time anyway, so if the game just wants to lock up and do that, then we're gonna do this. No, sorry. We're gonna redo that after I click that. So since the game is gonna do that, we're gonna do this. Much better. That's a dumb way to end the night, but I'm not gonna sit here and spend 5 minutes reloading the game for another like 20 minutes of playing. There's no point. I got shit to do tomorrow anyway, so the sooner I can get to sleep, the better probably. So yeah, that's gonna be the end of the stream. I'll be back Friday night for GTA. No, that's Saturday night. I'll be back Friday night for. That's a clip. For Assetto Corsa Friday Night Crashing. I don't know what we're going to do this weekend besides the obligatory double stage race bullshit. Hopefully it's something involving the Miatas, because I can drive them really well. Not like Ren well, but really well. So that should be sometime between 11 p.m. and midnight Eastern Time Friday night. And then GTA racing will be Saturday night, same time. But Saturday instead of Friday, obviously. All times Eastern Standard. Yeah, that was fun for tonight. Everybody, thanks for hanging out. And I hope you guys all have good nights or good days, good mornings, good evenings, good time zones. Anybody who's watching but not chatting and may be in a different part of the world. Or if you're catching the VOD and it's a different time of day completely. Whatever the case might be. But yeah, that's gonna do it for me for tonight. So thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Later.